This is your homegirl, Arabia Barbosa, 914, Washington County, New York, doing another video real quick. And Sis Rabbit got a wrench. I saw your video today. Yo, that was awesome that you did that. That you exposed the man and the woman as mistreating their children. And this is what's going on all over the United States and different countries. Child abuse exists. It exists. What are we going to do? The adults, what the hell are we going to do besides fucking talking? Besides fucking talking. Because when he put that video out there, I wanted to go out there and find those two motherfuckers that did that to them children. I wanted to go find them. But is that going to stop the children from feeling the hurt that they feel? Or feeling they were betrayed by these two people that are their parents? And the man was the worst motherfucker, but the man could not do what he had to do at that time. The man did all the crime, but the woman helped him. And you bitches are a part of the fucking problem. Tommy Sotomayor exposed you. Elijah Muhammad exposed you. Marcus Garvey exposed you. Noble Drew Ali exposed you. Our biggest leaders in this country and other countries exposes the woman as being a criminal for these certain crimes that's happening to children. I don't know if anybody knows who David Pelzer is. David Pelzer wrote the book, A Child Called It. A Child Called It. Read that book. I read it when I was in fucking prison. Read about Albert Fish. Didn't he kill children? Wasn't he a cannibal? Y'all don't talk about that. It's a lot of stuff the United States don't talk about. But we got to start talking about it. Especially what's going on in the black community. All of you black people in the black community, the black church, the hospital workers, the teachers, the social workers, the lawyers, the judges. Y'all know what's going on in the black community. You're not talking up about it. You're not saying a goddamn word about it. You keep your mouth shut. Why? Because if you know you keep your mouth shut, you keep your money rolling. A lot of people that was exposing what happened in New York a few years ago with these runaway children and these other people that came from different states to come to New York at that time. People was coming from all over the place to New York to escape. They was going down there in the village. Different parts of New York they was going to be a part of the what? The gay community. A lot of you men, a lot of you grown men, you be abusing your children, your relatives. And then at the end of the day, you want to say, are you gay? Why you asking those young men are they gay? See, what I want to let Sis and everybody know, a lot of things be happening in the black community, and everybody is keeping their mouth shut about it. A lot of our men are coming out and saying they were sexually abused as young children, as teenagers. But when they don't respond at a certain age, at certain things, everybody want to say, are you gay? I never asked not one male member of my family if they was gay, if they didn't want to look in a sexual book, like a magazine, a sexual magazine. Remember Playboy? Remember Penthouse? Remember other different sexual magazines? I was already looking at this shit at 8 years old. 8 years old, I was looking at it. I started showing my certain body parts at a certain age. I revealed to you what happened to me between 9 and 14 years old. And I don't step away from that story at all. Because the man that did that is now dead. He died 2 weeks after I was released from the penitentiary. The black community need to start speaking up. Dr. Umar Johnson, you need to start speaking up about it. Cynthia G, you need to start speaking up about it. Different YouTube creators need to start speaking about it. This is it. And it's not a clown with sharp teeth. It's our own people abusing us, hunting us down. Every time I get up in the morning, go to fucking work, I feel like I'm being hunted. So I leave out my house with a rusted knife, with a rusted box cutter. Because I want to kill whoever comes at me next. That's how I feel. That's how I fucking feel. And I want to know what every other woman in this neighborhood feel. Because we got over 800 sex offenders. The company I work for, they got sex offenders right up in there. A few years ago, while I was living homeless on the street, I ran across a bunch of them. But one was more aggressive than the rest. And I don't know how many times I used to have to curse his ass out, had to fight against him physically. And then one day, before I got off these fucking streets, that nigga raped a woman not too far from my job. And when I found out what he did, his name, his photo, the crime, the victim, I posted it all and gave it to my boss. I said, please get rid of him. She immediately fired him. And when he saw me 2 weeks after that, I told him, I said, I got your ass fired. Now come for me. Birdman was not around me. None of my crew was around me. I was by my fucking self. That's the way I am on YouTube. I came on YouTube by myself. I'm going to leave by myself. It is what it is. Shout out to the chat.